had like a record of like 26 and call it 11. Something along those lines, to where it was like he had like a 3-1 win to loss ratio. You know what I mean? This kid comes in with like a 7 or 8-0 record. And they put him up at a fucking really high margin. You know what I mean? Kid looked good, man. He looked fucking fantastic. I actually,
crack a motherfucking can.
proactive. Hey guys, I don't know if you know this, but this week Smelly's being proactive. I'm okay on that one for now. I just did. So
that's the open one that you had.
Oh, it is. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of his bad.
Hello.
Hello.
All
How
right.
y'all children's doing?
If you guys are new to what the fuck this is Jarred and Pughshee back at it like crack addicts. You know what it fucking is. It's the Crack a Can podcast, the most entertaining
entertainment news podcast.
No, it's the most
internet.
random entertaining.
What did you say?
I said most entertaining. And it's the most random entertainment news podcast on the internet. God damn it, I'm fucking this up today. Holy shit. Man. I haven't even cracked the can yet.
Oh my god. That was crisp. And that was clean. And it was a can. That is my beer.
It's gonna be one explosive podcast.
That's hot. Wow. Oh. We're getting right to it, kids. All right. That's fucked up, but I love it. That is a great way to start. So, I guess we'll get right into the first fucking topic, being that that's the case. I'm sure most of you have heard the news.
The Lebanese got fucking bombed.
Either that or they accidentally bombed
I think they blew themselves up.
Yeah.
The way that was like, it was centralized around that building.
Right. No, clearly something was going on in that building that fucked.
Well, there's clearly no evidence left.
Well, that's the crazy part. Like when people fucking, start making crazy assertions. Like I understand you can make you could do soil tests and like, oh, this was a fertilizer bomb or whatever. You know what I mean? And shit like that. But like, I don't know. I feel like it's probably just super hard to
you can't prove anything now. Everything's gone and everyone who did it is gone.
Or you just have to trust what was said.
Yeah, and everybody involved probably died.
So, a massive explosion rocked Beirut, which is, as some people know, probably not most people at all. I've heard of Beirut. I did not know where it was the capital of. Turns out it's Lebanon.
Lebanon, and that's a country for all you geographical fucking
phenoms out there.
Shits.
Yeah. According to the Washington Post, at this point, as of earlier today, probably about noon, when I was researching it, 100 people were dead. At least 100 people had died because of the explosion, with over 3,000 injured.
That's only confirmed deaths.
That's the crazy fucking thing, you know what I mean? Somebody could have just been walking by when it fucking happened, and they, I would assume most people that they know died, they know because they were working over here at this time and they haven't turned up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, there's people in the streets dead, like
right. This was a citywide. It blew up like a significant portion of the city, like 15% or something like that. It's just
nuts.
Yeah.
And I just imagine the power coming off of something like that, considering we just had we just basically had the end of a hurricane, like towards our end.
We had a tornado.
We also had a tornado. We'll get to that shit. But like the hurricane blasts out a bunch of shit, but you don't see it like, blowing over buildings for the most part. Or
not here. Not for the most part.
Yeah, not here. But like I felt those winds. They're fucking nuts winds.
They're serious.
Imagine that gust coming off of that fucking explosion.
A bomb.
I could not imagine that.
It's usually just about the sound barrier speed. So that's like 750 miles per hour. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Boom! It's like a hypersonic fucking boom. You know what I mean?
How about no? I don't want to be anywhere near that.
I saw car footage before. I don't know if I showed it to you, but if I didn't, I'll show it to you now if I can find it. But a guy was driving in his car, and this was not one that I saw before, but he was driving in his car, and he was not terribly far from the explosion, and you could tell that it blew out the glass and flipped his car, like, immediately. Let me see if I can find this real quick. But
that's nuts.
It's beyond crazy, dude. Hold on. It should be in my.
Well, while you're finding that, I'm gonna just tell the listeners.
Tell them what we drinking.
We got some Coors Banquets and a little bit of. You finished yours. I'm just about done with mine. The Pacifico Clara, la cerveza del Pacifico.
Del Pacifico.
I can
Pretty
do that.
good.
I can say that because I'm 25% Hispanic. All right, don't fucking hate on me. Don't fucking yell at me for saying in a Spanish accent. And my Spanish accent is ass. I'm aware.
And me,
Get out of here.
I just don't give a shit about cultural appropriation. You can all go fuck yourselves.
Yep, that's Pughshee for you.
Love you guys, though. Where the fuck is it? I literally watched it, like...
We'll go into your history, then.
I am in my history. I literally watched it, like, not long ago at all with our special guest that sometimes appears. It's neither of those. Those are the Chinese chemical explosions.
Maybe you watched it on the internet?
No, definitely not. Hold on.
I mean the internet version through YouTube, like not the YouTube app.
I don't think so. I don't usually do that, but
Yo, guys, we made a fucking Instagram.
Yo, we got crazy shit going on our Instagram.
The Instagram is gonna be in the description of this podcast, but we'll also give you the @ right now. It's @crack_a_can.
Yo, we fuck with underscores.
You can't get @crack_a_can apparently. I guess I don't know. I don't know who has it. I don't.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm about to find out who has that.
Yo, we're gonna roast them. Fuck these guys.
We had some crazy exposure today. I saw like 10 blue check verified Instagram accounts fucking visit our page.
Yeah, baby.
Fucking nuts.
That's what we want.
Yeah, we're at CRACKA_CAN. Make sure to go follow us on Instagram. We'll be posting a bunch of shit on there now.
Is Kracka one word now?
Kracka, yeah, it's one word now. Instagram, Twitter's different.
Is it because we're
Twitter's
both white?
Different. We're crackers. I see what he did there.
We're crackers and we're cracking cans.
Let's see, who has crack a can?
Oh, so
It doesn't look like anybody has it.
I went to find that video, and apparently it does not exist anymore, which is a stupid thing that I don't support in any way, shape, or form.
Oh my god, someone has crack_a_can.
I think.
Look at this kid.
What?
Look at this kid on Instagram. And read his bio. This is terrible. Don't read it out loud. Don't expose him. Well, actually, they can expose him right now. They can go look at his on Instagram.
No, he's 15. We can't do that.
That's awful.
That's not right. We can't do that.
Yeah.
It's god awful.
Oh my god, look at his fucking picture.
Oh, I saw it. That's a human being. That exists.
No. Did you see his fucking profile?
No.
Read it.
I can't.
It says, I'm
so fucking worthless. Yeah, clearly.
Damn.
Clearly.
All right. Back to the podcast. Holy shit.
Holy
Got dark.
Fucking shit, mate.
Got dark.
Thank you. I
All
try
right.
to be as dark as possible. All right, so as many as 250,000 people have been left homeless, according to the city's governor, Marwan.
What, in Lebanon? Beirut?
Beirut.
Babe motherfucking Ruth.
The greatest goddamn American baseball player of all time.
Runs.
Point that shit out, bitch.
Listen, we're just adding some random shit into the news. Let's get it.
You don't have to explain it. Shut the fuck up. These people know what they're in for.
They don't have a clue.
According to Marwan Aboud, and that's the city's governor, and could cost up to $5 billion in repairs.
For the whole city?
For the whole for what was severely damaged.
Yeah, not counting what they can't cover.
Right. Many people are citing the reason. Oh, and I apologize. The 250,000 people homeless statistic and all that was accredited to the Washington Post. So,
all right, America, it's time to make your charities for the.
Oh, I'm sure it's happening.
Babe Ruth City. I know, literally.
Babe Ruth City in Lebanon.
But it's just funny because anytime something tragic happens somewhere else, we're like, oh, let's go help them. But you don't see out in the UK, like, help the Americans. They just had this happen. Like, no.
Never.
Because we are.
Well, we're
considered
clearly the most powerful country in the world. No question asked.
And I think we should help out other people considering we suck.
We're the world's only superpower. We don't suck. We're the best country in the goddamn world.
We suck because. No.
Hold on.
Awesome.
Who do we suck compared to?
Nobody.
But
we suck
exactly
in the eyes of other people sometimes because we're
no
dicks.
Shit. That's
we're
because
dicks.
people live in a fucking fantasy utopia in their stupid ass little brains and don't understand the fucking fabric of reality. Sorry. Actually, I'm not.
Yeah, I was like, who are you apologizing to?
Yeah. I'm sorry if I offended your whole way of life, but you clearly don't understand the way the fucking world works. Because if one country doesn't control everything, another one does.
Well, that's like everybody complains about the country's debt, but we have the amount of debt we have because we make a bunch of people money.
Right. It's all
and give people a bunch of money.
Right. Like we were talking about in one of our last few podcasts, because we fucking put out war bonds and stocks and shit like that for our civilians that can buy that kind of thing. And
yeah, if you didn't hear that, that's probably like 2 podcasts ago. Make sure to go check them out. It's either the
last one or before that.
Yeah, make sure to go check them out. It's one of the episodes in season 2, I believe.
And so I read a couple conflicting reports, but some of the things I read were that the fire was caused by either chemicals or some kind of explosion because they were developing some kind of weapon. Or like explosives or a weapon. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck would they want to attack? Or is it just for defense?
It could be just for defense. I'm not here out making accusations. You know, they could be fucking.
I wonder who was funding this.
Who the fuck knows? Hopefully we find out soon, though, because it's a pretty shitty fucking situation.
It is pretty shitty.
You know? Poor ass people getting fucking bombed to shit for no reason.
Yeah, they're getting bombs. We're getting tornadoes. We're complaining about tornadoes. They're getting bombed.
Right. 100 people died. I'm very sure 100 people didn't die here. Yeah, like, all right, so in my notes, fucking 1.3 million people in New Jersey were without power.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually
It's astronomically high.
Yeah. That's a really high amount.
Right. For sure.
Holy shit.
But 100 people died. You know what I mean? Like 1.3 million without power. It's like, oh my god, the next 2 days are super inconvenient. You know?
Over there, 100 people died.
Right. 100 fucking people.
That's fucked. I'm pretty sure that was my beer.
I don't give a fuck about you. You're right, it was. I'm sorry.
I was like, wait.
Don't challenge me. My beer is more full. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch your beer.
I'm actually drinking my beer. What? Oh, no way.
Yeah, what's he doing? He already drank his Pacifico and this Coors? Smelly's on a fucking roll today.
So,
kids.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Hurricane Isaias.
Yeah, I did not.
Isaias. I am.
Icomyces.
Isaias.
Icurus.
ISIS.
Yes.
Fuck ISIS. No, I'm kidding.
Fuck ISIS.
I don't think it was as bad as everybody made it out to be. Like, ah! And then everybody went out of power, and everyone went, ah! Whoo! It was stupid. It was all dumb.
It was all dumb. I don't trust any of that shit. Oh, fucking
They tell you there's a hurricane happening, right?
tornado.
Get some propane, right?
And eat it.
And get some food. That's most of it's not gonna go bad.
Right. Canned food, Spam.
Buy some ice, put it in your freezer until your freezer breaks, and then put it in your coolers.
Yo, I'm just saying.
And then and then literally fill up on gas prior. Don't wait till the power's out and go to the fucking gas station and fill up your fucking tank. Dude, the lines were fucking nuts. Please, preamp. Like, fucking take care of your shit ahead of time. People suck.
People do suck super hard.
I tried to go to Wendy's for a fucking chicken sandwich.
Just
and
one?
A chicken sandwich and a 4 for $4.
4 for $4 is a dope.
So we stayed in line. Wrapped around Wendy's twice.
Twice, yeah. It
was wrapped around twice.
That's a whole different ordeal. I was going to say, I was there in the same day, and it took me about 25 minutes to get around the fucking line.
I want to say it was about 35, 40.
Right.
And there was also a lady trying to cut line, and I almost wanted to beat the shit out of her.
Do it! She's middle-aged, and you can
No, she was an old lady, and I wasn't going to hurt her. And the pregnant lady...
I'm going to hurt her!
But once the pregnant lady got out of the car behind me and went to yell at her, and the lady in the car trying to cut the line rolled her window up and still tried to advance in front of people, I was literally livid. And after the pregnant lady gave up and walked away, I literally watched the lady try to cut in line further, and I literally got out of my car and flipped out. I freaked the fuck out.
Out of here,
and then I almost fought somebody on the road because he could try to cut off a motorcycle. An emerging lane. I'm just over it. People need to stop acting like fucking assholes. People need to stop acting like entitled dicks.
I honestly feel like that has a lot to do with where we live. For whatever reason.
I don't get it, though.
I don't either.
What is it? What makes you think you should fucking cut off this motorcycle when you're blatantly behind him and you're merging into a single lane?
That's why
and the traffic's not going anywhere.
That's why Texas is great. That motherfucker could have a gun and start shooting at you. Don't fuck with that guy. You know?
Exactly. That's also part of the problem. Like, nobody
respects one another here.
You know?
You know what I mean?
Everybody knows nobody's going to do shit around here.
It's unfortunate that guns are almost, like, required for a degree of respect. But, like, when everybody has... Have you ever heard the term...
Sorry, but when your life is being... Like, when your life is... People need to learn that their life is in danger no matter what. Like, they think they're, like, impervious. Bro, I think about it every time I step in the fucking car. Like, you get behind the wheel of a car. Your life is in danger 60% more. If not 60, more.
I was going to say, yeah.
I'm just throwing a number out there.
You're going that 40 miles an hour in a piece of fucking metal.
Exactly what I'm saying. Like, that's nuts. Like, that's nuts that you think... You can just do that shit and get away with it and possibly not die. Like, be a nice person.
I had a point to bring up and you made me forget it, you son of a bitch.
My bad.
It's all good.
Oh, why we're all fucking dicks around here. And why people respect people with guns. An armed society is a polite society. I'm sure you've heard that fucking adage or whatever you called it, you know, or whatever you call it. But, it's fucking true, man. Well, it's like nice to everybody.
In a society where everybody is level, nobody has an advantage on the other. Because, you know, let's be honest, you know, men tend to hurt women more than women hurt men. Mm-hmm. If everybody had a gun, that wouldn't, you know, fucking... She could just shoot that motherfucker.
Even the playing field.
Right. Even that's the best way I could put it. And you know,
a 22 versus a 22 is still a 22 versus a 22. Right. A woman versus a man is not exactly the same thing.
Right.
Not all the time.
Right.
It all depends. And
well, that's what it comes down to. Is it depends because of statistics.
Yeah, exactly. Because like statistically, the build of a woman is statistically
lesser weaker stature than a man.
Exactly.
Right.
But it doesn't always mean that. Like, it can be the other way around.
Yeah, if you go fucking with Amanda Nunes, the fucking female double champ of fucking 135 and 145 pounds, you're going to catch some hands, and you're going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, I think
no
that's
matter how
and
good you are.
Women like being more manly, like
It's fucking awesome.
with lack of better words to use. I don't want to use manly, but more masculine.
Being not afraid to take on masculine qualities.
It's also becoming more common.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I feel like the gene pool is mixing a little bit thicker
Right.
to where those I guess they're more prominent genes. Like
Sure.
I guess that tall gene takes over more than that short gene does.
Right. Tall genes are more dominant than short genes are, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. God damn, I wish I was tall.
Yeah, he does. We're going to have one episode just on how you wish you were tall and all the things you wish you could do just because you were tall.
Wish I was tall. I wish I could ball.
What is that? I wish I was a real boy. Wish I was a tall boy. It's fucking dumb. All right. Last bit of business on the fucking podcast. Fucking, what do you call that stupid shit?
Real quick, actually, I'm going to pause you right there. We're going to throw him with a quick ad. Sorry to put it at you, but we had to throw it in. I know it's a little late, but we'll be right fucking back.
That was pretty slick.
Oh, and we're back.
I think that might be our theme song. You don't like that?
I love it. I fucking love it. Lots of noise. Not okay.
You did that first. I followed up on it.
Mm.
I blame you. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm a creature of fucking... what do you call those?
I'm a creature of habit.
That's what I was going to say. Thank you.
And we all are.
And I like
whether we want to admit it or not.
I like making big noises.
Speaking of habits, we have a habit of talking about MMA fights.
We sure as shit do. And this week was kind of an interesting one.
I just want you... Hold up. Quick pause.
No.
I just want you all to acknowledge how much I've been working on my transitions.
Your transitions are dog shit, and they always have been.
They are complete crap. Continue on, Pughshee.
To be honest, I feel like you always kind of had pretty decent transitions, in all fairness.
I have cleverness on my side.
Right. I mean, I don't know where you get it from. It's certainly not from you, but it's on your side.
Bigger brain than you'd think.
So, I only really took notes on the one, the main event, because it was, not to sound like a jerk, but it was a pretty unimpressive UFC card. It wasn't like stacked with very good competition. Fucking
Pughshee's the front runner.
Front runner for what? That ass.
He only likes the big names.
I do. Not even close. But for this one, it was not a loaded card.
Who the fuck are you? One of those.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. If I'll actually look up the rest of the card, fucking right now, and I know a lot of UFC fighters.
I was gonna say, how many UFC fighters are there?
So,
like, is there a lot? Is it like, you know what I mean?
How many would you guess there are?
I feel like there's not a shit ton.
How many would you guess there are?
100?
There are about 550. It's the biggest sports league in the United States.
Now, why don't we know these type of things?
Because we suck. Oh, that's the fight.
You know why it's probably the biggest sports league? Because you probably get paid the least.
Actually, pretty fucking much.
No, so they're like, we can
up.
afford more fighters because they take little bits of money.
Right, like most of these people are making like $24,000 to show up, $24,000 to win.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Whereas, like in a football season, like you're making
24,000,
24,000 to show, 24,000 to win.
Wow.
And with like a football league or something, you might be able to make a couple, $1 million per game, depending on what team you play for.
Oh shit! Oh, all right. So sorry to backtrack a little bit, but that explosion in Beirut, was equal to about 3 kilotons of TNT. You said that?
Yeah, I did.
About
Not
one-fifth,
on air.
about
Not on air.
1/5 of the little boy atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima during the Second World War.
Yep.
So it wasn't as big, and like I said, I was saying that earlier before the podcast.
That was an atomic bomb.
The blast produced seismic waves equal to a magnitude of a
4.5 earthquake.
Nuts.
See, I'm not even near him, and I know this.
So, and then it says, I call bullshit on the fireworks story. And obviously it wasn't fireworks.
No, that would be a stupid thing to fucking...
That'd be obviously.
For sure. If you were trying to claim that, you're an asshole.
Literally.
You all right? I've been there. I'm there all the time.
Back to the fighting thing.
All right, so I actually apparently misremembered because I recall watching this card now. I was drinking. Joanne Calderwood fought Jennifer Maia. Jennifer Maia just kind of fucking shut her out really fast. That was the co-main event. In my opinion, it was not a very great fight. However, Vicente Luque versus Randy Brown was an incredible fight. And it was actually their second fight.
Why do all these motherfuckers have names I can't pronounce?
Get with the fucking program. I totally just accidentally closed everything out and fucking... And I'm living with it. That's right.
Every time you have a fucking UFC fighter, their name's like... Somebody laughed from another room.
So Vicente Luque beat Randy Brown by a KO/TKO in round 2 at almost exactly 5 minutes. And if you watch that fight, man, Vicente Luque is something to fucking worry about in that division, the welterweight division. He's a serious ass. He's a serious threat to anybody. Anybody. It's crazy. And he beat Randy Brown. Randy Brown was looking good, you know. He looked good in that fight. I remember. I don't know why I didn't remember any of these fights were on the card before fucking it was
So you looked up the card and you're like, oh, shit.
I looked up the card and, yeah. It was a really good card, actually. And Lando Venata.
See, everybody was calling... everybody who was listening who knows UFC was just calling you on your bullshit. Like, what do you mean it was a shitty card? What do you mean?
All right, so I actually got 2 things wrong. It was a shitty card. It was a pretty good card as far as the main events go. And 2, I apologize. Vicente Luque versus Randy Brown was not the second match. That was Lando Venata and Bobby Green, which was one of the best fucking fights I've ever seen in my life.
You hear that, guys? You gotta fact check everything Pughshee says.
Apparently. Both fights that these guys have had, fucking noisy son of a bitch. Oh my god. I don't... Yo, bro, don't fucking, have a seizure.
I'm trying not to laugh out loud.
You should.
Go.
He LOL. And Lando Venata, who's a New Jersey native. Incredible fighter, man.
What was his name?
Lando Venata.
Why does it sound familiar? He's a New Jersey native?
Yeah, he's from New Jersey. He's from somewhere up North Jersey. But he fought Bobby Green. And it was a crazy fight. That might be fight of the year contention. These are the 2 gentlemen. That's Bobby Green. He's the one who won. And that's Lando. But they fought.
Bobby Green is in the green.
Fucking apparently. Kick some ass, bro. Bobby Green looked fantastic in that fight.
You know, we always cover some UFC fights for you guys. Come on.
Okay, so his name is Landon Anthony Venata.
We may be random, but we're not completely unpredictable.
We are. He's from Neptune City. Okay.
Neptune City?
Yeah.
Like in Neptune?
Yeah.
Like in general? Like Neptune City's inside of Neptune, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's not that north of us.
Not too far, no.
It's like 40
Probably,
minutes.
I was going to say, probably what?
He probably got into some street fights over there.
Oh, I'm sure. But apparently he's a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which in itself is impressive. But this guy's got crazy striking potential.
Yeah, brown right before
black.
Yeah.
Right.
And then before brown's yellow?
No. With Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I think it's purple.
Yeah. I think my buddy was a purple.
Yeah.
Purple or brown. But that was at age 16, 17.
Right.
Which is nuts.
Let's see. BJJ belt system. Go.
Red. I don't even know how you can get a belt that quickly.
Oh, it takes years.
That's what I mean. How is he already like a purple?
At 16, it can happen. There are some people who are even black belts by that age, but that's like
he was really close with his teacher. So
you're talking about like a crazy white. What the fuck? Oh, this is going in ascending order. Okay, so it's white, then blue, then purple, then brown, then black, then red, and black, and red. Red and regular red is for like there have been like 6 people throughout history who have attained red.
Ah, shit. Put me back.
Press the back button on the bottom right over here. Bottom right all the way up.
There, it's still there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, your phone's whack.
Fuck with me, bitch. I will shit on your bed.
Okay, so you need to be ages 19 plus to hit black with the red stripe anyway.
That really depends on who you're training under. I know what it says, but that like certain schools will give you the belt.
Depending on how legitimate this page is, that's true.
Right.
Because some places won't do it until you're that age.
Right.
Because they follow certain rules.
Right. That's a certain guideline that we just happen to be reading about for.
Maybe he was blue, but I think he was purple.
Yeah.
But still, even with a blue,
still considered very. Yeah. I don't know why, but I thought blue was lesser than purple.
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, but either way.
Yeah, purple's still a very serious belt as far as like
exactly. Blue is like as far as I'm aware, like there's plenty of adults that don't make past white.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People do fucking BJJ for 10 years and are only blue belts in a lot of circumstances if they don't take it seriously. Not if they don't take it seriously. I don't mean to say it like that.
Yeah, if it's not their main concern.
Right.
That's nutty.
But we're actually over our time, and we still haven't even really got into the fucking X's and O's of this one, which is kind of funny. But it was Derek Brunson versus Edmund Shabazian. Obviously, we went over the main card. Fucking apart from that, and it was a pretty good main card. Now that I actually recall, he called me out on it. I checked, and it was fucking fantastic. And Derek Brunson came in at something like a minus 360 underdog, which is nuts for a guy with his level of experience. You know what I mean? He had like a record of like 26 and call it 11. Something along those lines to where it was like he had like a 3-1 win to loss ratio. You know what I mean? This kid comes in with like a 7 or 8-0 record. And they put him up at a fucking really high margin. You know what I mean? Kid looked good, man. He looked fucking fantastic. I actually, I had, before the fight actually happened, I was thinking Shabazian was going to win it. It's Edmund Shabazian and Derek Brunson.
Yeah.
And I was thinking Shabazian had it. And for whatever reason, when the fucking main event started, I was like, man, Derek has it. Derek has the fucking, the experience more than anything. And I was still kind of rooting for Shabazian because he was he's like 22 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm rooting for the up-and-comer. You know what I mean? Not the guy who's lost fucking 15 times or whatever.
Battles, yeah.
Right. And no disrespect to him. I'm just rooting for the young guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got a sinking feeling like in the first fucking round. I was like, man, this is not going to be good.
Derek's got it.
And then the first round happens. And what happens? Edmund wins almost every second of it. He beat the fucking, I don't want to say the daylights out of him, because Derek put up a good-ass fight. But I go into the second round thinking, man, was I completely fucking off? Is he going to beat the shit out of this dude? Nope. Halfway through the second round, Derek takes him down and lays the thickest ground and pound I've seen in years on this poor son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
He beat the shit out of him for like a solid 4 minutes. And, what's it called? and then actually, funny enough, in my notes, I wrote that was my first correct prediction at that point since the BMF belt.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So fucking, that's my first correct prediction from like something like November last year. And, what's it called? It's a good competitive first round. Fucking Brunson took over about halfway through the second, obviously, like I said, because he had really good chain wrestling. Super heavy ground and pound, obviously. And at the end of the second, the fight was almost called off because he almost looked knocked out, like literally as the last punch or two landed. And what do you call it? And so they fucking it ended up going to the next round because nobody called it. The referee didn't call it, and he ended up getting fucking tanked within the first like 5 seconds. You know,
That's fucked up.
it is fucked up, man. But you know how it is.
So like, you're just done for the next round, and that's it. Like 2 rounds.
Yeah. As soon as it was the beginning of the third.
Beginning
like,
of
he
third.
Fucking he got smoked the
Fucked.
second and the third round, and I was fucking fucked, mate.
Just smoked.
It's our team motto.
He just took a beating. It was like tiring him out. He was like,
That's exactly what
let him
Derek
get
did.
ahead of
He
himself,
tired him out.
and then let him get
fucking
ahead of
beat
himself, and
the
then just beat the shit out of him. It's the fucking best trick in the book.
Age-old method, bro.
Oh yeah,
Let somebody get fucking fatigued, beat the piss out of them.
best trick in the book. But yeah,
That's the advice we're going to leave you with this
Yeah.
episode.
we're a little bit past our normal time, so we're gonna let you guys go. Make sure to check us out on Instagram at Cracka_can. That's CRACKA_CAN. And then we're also on Twitter, which is crack_can. There's no A in that one.
I thought that one was crack.
Nope, it's just CRACK_CAN. That's
what do
our Twitter.
I know? I only made the fucking account 7 months ago.
Hey,
We're signing out, motherfucker.
both of those will be in our fucking description. Check us out next week on Wednesdays. You know what it is. It's Crack a Can. Peace out.
Do you know what it is?
Peace out, pussies.
Peace.